A massive bear is in trouble, fighting for its life in the freezing, merciless current of an icy river. It thrashes wildly, its powerful paws slapping against the water, but the current is too strong, dragging it further from the riverbank. Desperate, it tries to pull itself onto the slick ice, but every attempt fails. The surface is too smooth, too fragile, breaking beneath its heavy weight. Steam rises from its soaked fur, its breaths coming fast and shallow. For a moment, it vanishes beneath the surface, swallowed by the dark, frigid water. The river churns violently, and for an agonizing second, there is nothing but silence. Then, with a sudden burst of energy, the bear resurfaces, gasping for air, its wide eyes filled with fear. It is exhausted, barely able to keep its head above water. Every second that passes is another second closer to disaster. If no one steps in, this bear won't survive. The river stretches endlessly, its icy surface broken by jagged shards of floating ice. Snow blankets the surrounding forest, muffling the sounds of nature. But over the rushing water, a different sound rises, a desperate struggle. In the middle of the river, a massive bear fights against the freezing current, its thick fur soaked and heavy. It claws at the ice, trying to hoist itself up, but the slick surface gives no grip. Again and again, it tries, only to slip back into the numbing water. Its breath comes in quick, visible puffs, each exhale a sign of growing exhaustion. The bear lets out a low, rumbling groan, a sound of desperation. Its body trembles, muscles stiff from the cold. The powerful current pushes it farther downstream, and for a terrifying moment, it disappears beneath the surface. The river swallows it whole. Silence. The icy water churns where it vanished, and then, just as suddenly, a massive paw breaks through, followed by its head. The bear gasps for air, but it is weaker now. Its movements are slower, less frantic. The fight is leaving its body. High above, a pair of ravens circle, their black wings stark against the pale winter sky. They call out, their cries sharp and eerie, as if sensing the danger below. Time is slipping away. The freezing water is relentless, sapping the bear's strength with every passing second. If no one intervenes, nature will take its course, and this mighty creature, one built to survive the harshest conditions, will lose the battle against the river's deadly grip. A distant shout cuts through the icy air. Footsteps crunch against the snow-covered riverbank as a group of rescuers rushes toward the scene. Park rangers and wildlife experts, bundled in heavy winter gear, scan the river with urgency. They see the bear, its massive frame barely staying afloat, and they know they have only minutes to act. One of them raises a radio to their mouth, calling in for backup, but there's no time to wait. The bear's struggling movements are slowing. If they don't move now, it will be too late. They assess the situation quickly. The river is treacherous, its surface a mix of solid ice and unpredictable shifting currents. One wrong step, and a rescuer could end up in the same deadly waters. The bear, though exhausted, is still a wild animal. If it panics, it could lash out, putting everyone at risk. They need a plan, and they need it fast. One of the rescuers grabs a long rope and ties it into a loop. Another reaches for a long pole, hoping to guide the bear toward the edge where the ice is more stable. A raft is being prepared as a last resort, but getting close enough to use it will be dangerous. The team spreads out, positioning themselves carefully, knowing that even the slightest mistake could turn this rescue into a disaster. The leader of the group steps forward, eyes locked on the struggling bear. They take a deep breath, then shout across the water, trying to get the bear's attention. It lifts its head, barely responding, its energy almost gone. The rescuers tighten their grip on the rope. It's now or never. A rescuer swings the rope in careful, steady motions, then hurls it across the water. The loop lands just inches from the bear, floating for a moment before the current begins to carry it away. The bear doesn't react. It's too weak, its body barely staying above the surface. Another rescuer tries again, throwing the rope closer this time. It splashes right in front of the bear's face. For a second, it blinks, as if registering the movement, but it's slipping, its head dipping lower into the water. A new strategy. One of the rescuers extends a long pole toward the bear, inching closer to the river's edge. The ice creaks beneath their boots, fragile and unpredictable. A single misstep could send them into the freezing depths. Carefully, they reach the pole out as far as they can, guiding the rope toward the bear. The team holds their breath. The bear lifts a heavy paw, weakly swiping at the rope. It catches for just a moment before slipping away. The rescuers don't give up. Another attempt, this time with more urgency. The bear, now desperate, paws at the rope again, and this time it hooks around its massive limb. Immediately, the team pulls. The bear thrashes weakly, instinct telling it to resist, but the rescuers don't let go. Step by step, they inch it toward the ice. Its claws scrape against the edge, searching for a hold. The ice cracks. The team freezes. If the ice breaks completely, the bear will sink for good. A moment of hesitation, then a final, forceful pull. The bear lunges forward, dragging itself onto the ice, its heavy body collapsing from exhaustion. Water pools beneath it, steam rising from its soaked fur as it lies still, barely breathing. The rescuers stand motionless, watching, waiting. For a long second, nothing happens. Then, a deep, ragged breath. The bear is alive. The bear lies motionless on the ice, its massive chest rising and falling in slow, heavy breaths. Steam curls from its soaked fur, the bitter wind cutting through the stillness. The rescuers don't move, watching closely, waiting for any sign that the bear has enough strength to continue. For a moment, it seems as if the battle with the river has taken everything from it. Then, with a deep rumbling exhale, the bear stirs. A slow blink, a twitch of its ears. Life is still there. One of the rescuers cautiously steps closer, scanning the bear for injuries. It doesn't react, its body too drained from the fight. They speak in low, soothing tones, letting the bear know they mean no harm. A radio crackles in the background. More help is on the way. But out here, in the vast frozen wilderness, the bear is on its own. They've done what they can. Now it's up to nature. Minutes pass. The bear shifts, its powerful muscles trembling as it struggles to rise. First, a paw presses into the ice, then another. Slowly, unsteadily, it pushes itself up, its drenched fur clinging to its body. It stands there, swaying slightly, as if testing its own strength. The rescuers watch in silent awe. This creature, moments from drowning, is now standing tall once more. Then, without warning, the bear shakes itself violently, sending a spray of icy water in all directions. The rescuers take a step back, laughing in relief. The bear lifts its head, eyes scanning the horizon. It sniffs the air, as if recognizing the familiar scent of the wild. Then, with one final glance at the humans who saved its life, it turns and begins to walk away. Slow at first, each step heavy, then stronger. Its massive frame moves through the snow, disappearing into the trees. In seconds, it's gone, leaving only deep footprints in the fresh snow and a group of rescuers who just witnessed something extraordinary. One of them exhales, shaking their head in amazement. "I can't believe it," they whisper. Because in the heart of the wilderness, where survival is brutal and unforgiving, today, against all odds, a life was saved. If this incredible rescue left you holding your breath, imagine how many other animals face dangers like this every day. Thanks to the courage and quick thinking of these rescuers, this bear got a second chance at life. But not every animal is that lucky. Right now, countless wildlife species struggle to survive, whether from natural disasters, habitat destruction, or human impact. Organizations around the world are working tirelessly to protect them, and you can be a part of that mission. Consider supporting wildlife rescue groups, spreading awareness, or simply respecting nature whenever you explore the great outdoors. Even small actions can make a big difference. If you loved this story, Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more real-life rescues and heartwarming moments from the wild. Drop a comment below. What would you have done in this situation? And if you want to see more amazing animal survival stories, check out our next video right here. Thank you for watching, and remember, every life matters, no matter how big or small. See you next time.